Just relax. All I want you to do, I'm just going to ask you.
Okay.
All right. Oh, mother. Why on earth, Mom, did you start making hats? What happened?
Okay. To be honest, about 3.5 years ago, okay, that's an eye contact, okay. Hey, is it on? Is it still on?
Oh,
You can
yeah.
take all this out, right?
I can take out anything I want.
Okay.
But what
Okay.
happened was what? Why did you start?
All right, honey. The reason I started making hats was I desperately needed something to do to occupy myself because of the grief that I was going through. I've always liked crafts.
Yeah.
And so I started looking in the craft department.
Yeah.
And when I looked in the craft department, I found this right here. These, I don't know what you call them. It's not like knitting with needles. It's with round things, you know. Anyway, so I thought I'd give it a try. And I came home, and of course Sharon was with me at that time, and she said, "Mom, you'll never figure that out." And I said, I'm going to figure it out. And so I went ahead and I figured it out. Well, it was great for me because at that time I was in such grief over losing Bill that I needed something desperately to keep my hands busy and to keep my mind busy. And so I thought, I'll make everyone in the family a hat for Christmas. This would keep me busy. All right? It certainly did. It kept me busy. As I got into making the hats, I found that it was very pleasurable because I love all the different textures of the yarn, the different colors of the yarn. And all that time I was in prayer a lot for the Lord to help me because I needed the help. And I believe that He really did help me with that.
I do too.
I really feel like He did. And so everybody seemed to enjoy my hats. At Christmas time, they liked their hats. Their hats were different. You weren't buying them anyplace else. They were handcrafted, and I liked them. I was really proud of what I did. And I thought, this is just really pretty neat,
Hmm.
And my first experience with showing my hats, well, I have to say this though, David, there was one lady that bought 4 of them. At that Bee Fest, she came, she came and she bought 4 hats in a whack, Really, she did. She was right in a whack. So I thought, well, somebody likes them.
Yep, that's right.
Somebody likes them.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what here. Okay.
I kind of understand how Corrie ten Boom felt when she got out of, a lot of people, maybe they don't know Corrie ten Boom, but you know who she was.
Right.
She was a prisoner.
Yes, she was.
She was where there was no color.
Right.
And one of the things when she was released and came back to the United States was, or just when she got out, was all the beautiful colors. They just stood out to her because she was in gray all the time. I know what she means. Color is just really fun. It's fun. And I have had so much fun putting these hats together and enjoying the colors of these hats and naming them.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why that came to me, but I just started naming my hats. And this hat here, you were just looking at a little while ago when I put it together, because this is the Christmas season. I can make all different kinds of hats, but this is the Christmas season. And so I'm making Christmas hats. And this looks like a candy cane. It looks like Christmas, and that's candy cane hat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that is.
Okay.
This here is very glamorous. It's a glamour hat, really. It's a glamour hat. And it's like moonlight silver. It just makes me think of moonlight silver, and it looks romantic. There's something about that if a feller took a lady out with a hat like that, he'd say, "Ooh, that's foxy."
Yeah.
That's a foxy hat.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of named it that.
Yeah.
This is Christmas snow. because it's so Christmassy. It's just real Christmassy, and of course this looks like the snow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like Christmas snow is what that is. I like, there's a hat I'm working on. I have to find the yarn for it, and I call it Cranberry Ice.
Ooh.
That's cranberry ice because it looks like the cranberries, and of course this represents the ice, so it's kind of like cranberry ice. This one I'm just now working on, it would be mint gold because it's got the mint color all through it, and of course it has the gold.
Right.
So that would be mint gold. And so it's so much fun to make Christmas hats.
Yes.
Because they're so colorful. But I'm going to have fun with...
Did you say you're making a baby one there, too?
Yeah, I'm going to be making all kinds of hats. I'm making baby hats and the smaller children and the teenagers. And so I will have all kinds of hats that I'll be making. And it's a joy to me. It's a joy to me because when I'm sitting, I don't feel like I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I think other people will like my hats. I think it'll be a hat that's different. You won't go into any of the other stores and find them, and I'm going to be, they're a designer hat, actually, is what they're turning out to be.
Yeah. And it all happened just out of your, a heart that was looking for help. God brought the help, and He put together your imagination to get it to work.
You really did.
Got your mind busy, your hands busy,
right,
and you created beauty.
That sounds like Him, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.